Dang, boom.
Clap. Boom, de-clap, de-clap, boom, clap.
I don't need these headphones.
You thought of that Miley Cyrus song.
Yes, I did.
I thought of the boom, clap sound in my heart.
That's
Oh,
not
I
Miley
tried to
Cyrus.
sing that one, but it didn't come out.
That's not.
The Miley Cyrus one
Miley
came out
Cyrus.
instead. I did sing Miley Cyrus. Anyways.
It's not
Hey, what's up,
Miley
ladies and
Cyrus
gentlemen?
song.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Coconuts.
Thank you so much for tuning into this great episode of the CodeO-cast. My name is Omar, and I am here with...
Codes.
He's Carlos. Let's keep it that way.
And your name would be?
What would it be?
What would it be?
What would you change your name to? It's not Scott. It can't be Scott.
Dang it. Kurt?
Scott Lang.
Kurt?
Kurt.
But would you keep the same last name?
I mean, if I was going to change it legally. I don't know.
Coconuts.
Jeez.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
What would be surname? Kurt what?
Kurt Russell.
Boo.
Who's Kurt Russell?
I don't remember.
He's an actor. He's a really good actor. He's old.
What is he? I don't.
He
You
played.
ever heard of Tombstone?
No.
Oh, well, that's a famous movie he was in.
You remember?
He was Star-Lord's dad.
Yeah. I was about to say
that's Kurt Russell?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Kurt
Yeah.
Russell.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh.
That's cool, dude.
He was also Paul Walker's dad in one of the Fast and Furious movies.
He really likes
You know
playing
what
dads.
these people can't stop?
What?
Family.
You know what these dinosaurs can't stop?
Family.
You know what happened earlier at work today? So it's customary to have lemons in bags for the to-go orders, right? And so they didn't bring us any this time around for some reason. So we just have a bucket of lemons that we're supposed to bag, but we have no bags. So my manager, he sends me over to Walmart to buy some. And he's like, buy the ones without the Ziploc on them. That way, they're easy to, make a knot on the top. And then I get there. I get to the sandwich. Don't do it. I get to the spot where there's sandwich bags, and they all have Ziplocs on them. And I had a slight panic, like a 2-minute panic, but it felt like I'm just standing there for 10 minutes, just walking back and forth, like I don't see them.
Yeah.
Everything has a Ziploc on it. What do I do? And I called the restaurant to see if they would pick up. They didn't pick up. I text my manager. He's not texting me back, so I'm just like, well, I don't know if I go back with nothing or buy these and risk being the ones that they don't want. So I just stood there and just waited for them to get back to me. So I probably stood at the Walmart just in front of that aisle, just walking back and forth.
Wow.
And so I feel...
I'd have just gone to Family Dollar.
Wait, what?
Family Dollar.
Oh.
Down the road.
Oh.
I just go to a different store. One store done got your stuff. You go to another store.
Well, actually, the whole reason I stood there was because I was also trying to see if there was an attendant walking by, because I had the Walmart app on me, and I was just like, I was waiting for an attendant to pass by, and so I could ask if they had them in the back or something, because I was looking at the Walmart app, and it clearly said these bags are in this aisle, and they're not out of stock. They're there.
Yeah.
I look at the aisle, and I look at the drawer. They're gone. The whole spot where that section would be, none of it is there.
Nice.
And so it's all these boxes full of Ziploc bags, but none of them are the ones that I need, which is without the Ziploc.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there, for a minute, I'm just like, well, you're lying to me. They're not there. And so I was like, maybe they have them in the back. So I stood there waiting, and nothing. I never saw, someone that worked there. And if I did, they were helping someone else. But they were walking the opposite direction. So I was just like... So I just stood there and waited, and I walked around the aisle twice as well to see if there was anyone that could help me, and no one. So I just waited and stood there, and then finally they got back to me. They're like, just grab 2 boxes of the smallest ones. Doesn't matter if that was Ziploc. So I just took them. But yeah, I had a slight panic today.
All right.
Over Ziploc bags.
What about that time when we were throwing out the trash and then a bird flew out?
You can tell that one.
So part of the
There
job.
was this time where we threw out the
Trash and the bird
and
flew
bro,
out.
a bird flew out.
So, part of our job is throwing out this huge trash can, right?
But there's something you would not have expected. As we were doing our menial normal tasks that we do every so often, an unexpected occurrence occurred.
What might that be?
For there was a rogue animal in the job that we typically do on an occurrence. And the rogue animal protruded from the said job and escaped and made us go, wow. Which was now in a very rare event that we were all impressed by.
The best part is that it went out right in front of him. Like, it didn't just fly out as we were throwing the trash can. It jumped at him. Like, it jumped towards Cody. So, like, I'm holding the trash can like we're supposed to hold it on either side.
Yeah, I'm holding it, and then I move my hand over here so I can grab it at the very back so I can shake a little bit more so the trash falls out. And then the bird just flies right. I'm like,
It flies right at his face. I'm just thankful that this trash can is bigger than the one we had before, because every time, it happened to me multiple times that I would have a newbie with me. I take them to the first time to throw the trash can. They swing it, but they let go when they swing. So I'm holding on to it. I'm like, why do you let go? And he falls inside. And I tell them, you're going in for it. And they're like, I'm not going in for it. You let go. Go in for it. And so I make them go in for it.
That's hilarious.
that's why I never let go.
Unlike some
Jack.
people,
Unlike some people.
freaking, what's her name again? Elizabeth?
Rose?
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 It's always something.
There's always
a
something.
Rose.
It's always some lady.
I don't know. At least for that era, it always feels like they're all named Elizabeth. Or Rose in this case. Something flowery.
That's racist.
Sexist, you mean?
What do you? Oh.
Oh.
What are you thinking about, Carlos? You're just chilling there.
Nothing.
He's just
Nothing.
zooted.
He's vibing,
Bro, I'm
dude.
zooted right now.
What is
Ah.
that? What's zooted?
You know zooted?
No.
You don't know Zooted?
No.
You're such an uncultured swine.
Pathetic.
What is that?
This guy sucks, am I right?
Yeah. So my kids
Editor,
like
make us
it
clap.
when I do the bass booster thing. When I do this,
Yeah.
because they're always like, "You're my favorite teacher. You have the funny mic."
You have the funny mic?
That's what they call it, because all their mics are super cheap, and they're like, "Ours don't do that, but when you do it, it always sounds funny." So they're like, "Do the funny mic," and I'm just like, "No," and they always laugh at it.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
So zooted generally means they're on drugs.
Yeah, you're high off
Generally.
your dude. That's what Zooted means.
But I thought your antidepressants were meant to, like, hype you up.
That's not
What?
No,
Well,
it's not what they do. They're just supposed to make me not want to kill myself.
Oh.
Uncultured.
They're stimulants.
No, they're not.
Oh.
It's not. What
It's
they
not a
do.
stimulus check, Omar.
Well, I've been lied to.
all three of my anxiety pills put me to sleep,
Oh.
but some of them don't do that well. So my doctor prescribed me amitriptyline, which is a painkiller / sleep aid. So now I'm just sleepy whenever I take them,
so when he's down, they make him go more down.
Oh.
which
Just so-
surprisingly works. It's like a fire fighting a fire.
9 out of 10 doctors recommend, and she says the name again. We're a commercial first now.
Antihistamine?
And to his what?
That's like with that's with dang
Dentist.
it.
That's what dental paste.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
Oh.
like 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this
Yeah,
toothpaste.
they always say 9 out of 10 for some reason.
Antihistamine?
No.
Antihistamine is like for
Dentists.
itches.
Yeah,
typically.
yeah.
Like
I-
allergies. And
Oh, I thought antihistamine was for like
think
what's
I-
the breathing issue?
That's
and
asthma.
asthma?
Yeah, as antihistamines are for asthma, I thought.
It's an inhaler.
I think it's an ingredient in
No.
in
it's,
allergy medicine as well.
The antihistamines are drugs which treat hay fever and other allergies. Typically, people take antihistamine as an
There you
inexpensive,
go.
not patented drug that can be brought without a prescription and relieves nasal congestion, sneezing,
Yeah.
or hives.
That's what I took when my ears were clogged.
Wow.
What the? Do you feel like,
Medical school with Freddie.
does it help you out with
What?
your allergies?
Actually, one of them does.
One of them does.
What's
I
if it
take
has
hy-
antihistamine? don't
I
think you
take
said that.
hydroxyzine. Hydroxyzine is meant for allergies,
Yeah.
but it's also meant for anxiety.
Okay.
So I take like 2 or 3 of those a day.
You also take them with dihydrogen monoxide.
Yep.
Oh.
Excellent.
Excellent. That's what the doctor prescribed.
If I want to sleep like 10 to 12 hours, I'll take like 2 or 3 of those. If I just want a normal night of sleep, I just take one of those.
2 or 3 dihydrogen monoxides? That's crazy,
Yeah,
dog.
dude. I suck it all up.
You suck it all up.
I'm like,
Jeez.
Pause.
Guten Tagen.
I miss when Omar did the a 1, a 2, a skiddly diddly do or whatever.
Yeah.
What?
I liked when you did that.
You did that?
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to go a 1, a 2, a skibbly bibbly boo.
I always liked when you did that. It just sounded nice. But then you stopped, and now I'm sad.
What are you
See,
looking
it's
at?
your fault
Thought
to
you
be
had something in your
sad.
teeth.
Huh?
I might. Do I?
Cody, does he have something in his teeth?
Do I?
Oh.
No? Okay.
No? Okay, cool.
Maybe my teeth are just ugly.
You got gum in your teeth.
Technically.
Yeah, it's probably the light this way. Shadow.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, in this episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast.
Excuse me?
That's cool.
Excuse me?
I just started.
Are you
another-
hijacking my show?
I am, and plugging in another show.
Also, when
That I
did you
have
get
no
hired by
relationship.
Rooster Teeth? I would like to be hired by Rooster Teeth.
Pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, Mr. Funny Mike over here.
Mr. Funny Mike.
I can feel all of your sound vibrations in my right ear.
Well, maybe if you shut up for once, you cannot
Well,
hear
maybe if you can make me for once.
Dang, you're all talk.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm gonna
Empty threats.
I'm gonna stick my fingers down your throat.
Kinky.
Yeah, it's kink.
I remember this one time my grandpa and I were talking, and I started drinking a Monster. He was like, "Hey, can I have some Monster?" I was like, "No, like you're old. This is gonna give you a heart attack." He was like, "Give it to me, or I'll slit your throat."
How old were you?
This was like 2 years ago,
This is 2 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
No, no longer. No, this is like 5 years ago.
Well,
No, actually, it was 10 years ago.
You know, I don't think it even happened.
I'm sure it's just the drugs right now.
I haven't taken my meds today.
Never mind.
Suck it,
He's just an
Omar.
idiot.
I'm just really sleepy right now.
Do you think your grandpa could achieve it if he tried?
Do what?
Slit his throat?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's Carlos's family, man, of course.
Dude, his family's capable of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Things that they shouldn't be capable of?
Wow.
They have a very particular set of skills.
Wow.
That they'll use on you.
I'm just trying to create jump cuts for Cody's next meme video.
Compilation.
Can't force the meme.
Little saw the meme video. She loved it.
Dang.
I'm proud of myself.
I was like, Cody did that. She was like, oh, wow.
that sounded like the most uninterested ever.
She was like, by himself? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh.
Oh.
So you
Jesus.
gotta keep doing more meme videos.
Need more memes.
Any minor achievement, just anybody. Oh.
Oh.
Any minor achievement, just anybody.
Oh.
Oh.
And then
Wow.
Freddie over here like, that's cool.
That's
What is
cool.
your most minor achievement then? What do you consider your minor
The most
achievement?
minor of achievements?
Yeah, like everyone talks about the things they've done, the greatest. What's your most minor
I've
achievement?
never had greatest achievements.
Well, then what's the one you consider the least? What the?
I survived today.
All right.
All right, now that's just depressing. But what's like, what's something you achieved that's not that big?
I was the fattest kid in my elementary school, but I won the PE award of the year. That was my most minor achievement.
How do you win the PE award of a year?
I don't know.
It's because since he was already the fattest, he had the most potential to improve.
This was like in 5th grade.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember when, but I won the award, and people were like, what? And apparently when I went up on stage to grab the award, my friends were like, yeah, people were laughing at you in the crowd. And I was
What
like,
can you expect? They're all 5th grade elementary kids.
Yeah, they'll laugh at anything.
Laugh at anything.
That
Laugh
is-
at a fart joke.
that
Laugh at
is
your
my
silly
most
mics.
minor achievement.
What about you, Ferry? You got a minor achievement?
A minor achievement. Let me get back to you on that.
Let me get back to you on that.
How about you? Do you have a minor achievement? You achieved any minors lately?
What?
Shut up.
That means yes.
I
Mm.
always knew it.
So this is a regular achievement, but I don't think I deserved it.
Right?
So in high school, I at least tried to get as best grades that I could.
Yeah.
I knew deep down that I was not going to be able to make top 10.
Okay.
That was just not realistic for me. So I was like, I'm at least going to try to get A on a roll, A and B. That was more realistic to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of my freshman year of high school, I was really striving to start off at least freshman year with A on a roll.
Yeah.
But I I think it was my fifth 6 weeks. I got a 1B on the class, and I just got sad. I was like, man, I'm not getting it. I'm just not gonna get A on a roll. Like this ruined it. And so, what I failed to realize is that it's an average that they use. They don't use the actual point system. So it's add up all the grades, divide them, and if it averages out to an A range, then you get the A on a roll. So when they were announcing all the kids who got A on a roll, I was one of them, and I was like, I was so confused as I was walking up to get the award, because I was like, in my mind, I was like, I'm not supposed to get this. I didn't say anything, but in my mind, as I'm grabbing it, I'm just like, I shouldn't have this. So when I get down to sit with my friends, they're like, congrats, man. I'm just like, I'm telling them, like, I'm not supposed to have this. And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, I got a B. And they're like, well, you still got it. Well, like, I don't think I'm supposed to have this. So it was a weird rest of the day. Like, I come home and show my mom, and every time I would get good grades, she would buy me something that I really wanted. I forgot what I got, but there was always a reward for me doing good.
Wow.
So that's what I was looking forward to once I was home.
Mm-hmm.
But the immediate after effect was me being so confused, being like, looking at it like, I shouldn't have this. Can I? I didn't know who to ask if this was right or not. So I was just like, all right, I guess I'll keep it.
Wow.
So the rest of my years, it was like A and B's, which is typical for me. But I was proud, I guess, because I got it.
Yeah.
That was a minor achievement because I didn't know if it was, at the moment, I didn't know if I actually deserved it. Later on, I realized that, but it was weird.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So thinking upon it, since it sounds like kind of the instances here were like school related, I got attendance award. I got perfect attendance once.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, those. I
That's
got
the one award I would not expect you to get.
I got it once.
I
Never
got it
again.
I got it every single year of my elementary school career.
Yeah.
Congrats, Freddie. You got the school funding.
Thanks.
Wow.
I think that would happen in elementary.
I got a perfect attendance award, but
Yeah.
I remember I missed a day of school the day before the award assembly.
That's hilarious.
So
That
my
was
whole
great.
class, I could hear some kids in my class like, "Hey, he missed a day."
Dude, all of the rewards I have are either like participations in field day, honor roll stuff that was like elementary school, or perfect attendance awards. Those are all of the trophies I have. But if we're talking minor achievements, this was for high school. I got the football team spirit award.
Football team spirit award?
Yeah,
What
like
does that mean?
like the biggest spirit on the team.
Dang.
Something like that.
Did you love your school?
Huh?
Did you love your school?
No.
Did you have school pride?
No.
Did you have pride in the football field?
No.
Did you
Our
have-
team sucked.
Dang. That says a lot.
But the only reason why they gave it to me is because like I would work the hardest
Yeah.
out of everybody, or like one of the hardest workers out of everybody there, and plus I was small. It was unlikely for anybody of my size to,
I'm so sorry. I move my head and then it does it.
Maybe pay attention.
It
Maybe shut up.
it's just making him work harder on audio.
It's all right. Go
It's
on.
great. But yeah, since I was the smallest dude with quote the biggest heart on the team, they gave me
And
that award.
medically, the biggest heart of the team. I'm getting my surgery tomorrow.
Yes. I do come from a long line of heart problems. What? But
Oh, no.
Do you really?
I actually do, yeah.
Wow.
It skips a
But-
generation.
No wonder
That's a
you're
good
always so heartbroken.
thing. But no, it skips a generation. So my great grandma passed from that. My dad passed from that. And now I'm lucky that I'm not the next generation.
Dang, you're in
afterwards.
the between.
I'm in between.
Wait,
I'm
what's
a
the-
survivor.
If you wouldn't mind indulging me, what is this heart problem?
Many
It keeps getting
problems.
broken.
It's just medical.
It's just many medical issues with heart.
General medical heart problems.
It's like what?
Like high cholesterol. And what was the other one? There's like. My dad was prone to
High ri-
seizures a lot.
Okay. I was like high risk of getting those heart attacks, or
Yeah.
high risk of.
If you didn't take care of yourself, yeah. And my dad's side does not take care of
Wow.
themselves.
That's why it's generational. It skips a generation.
It's generation.
It does. It's great.
Dang, so you're the one with the most spirit in your football team.
I hated that because it's like, oh yeah, here you just like, shut up.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Wow.
Well, you were the one that what?
I only got that award because like everybody was like, "Oh yeah, you're like the try hard kid."
Yeah, you try hard. Dude, you actually put your heart in something? You actually believe in what you do? My God.
I used to. I don't have heart in anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's great.
But you're in so much stuff now.
I am. Yeah, that's the lamest award I ever got.
Lamest.
Yeah, it's even lamer than the freaking perfect attendance awards.
But like, how much actual field time did you spend in high school?
2
seconds.
2, 4 plays.
4 plays.
That's senior year.
That's what.
You got
20
It
4
was
seconds?
2 in one game and then 2 in another game.
You need 600 to pass. You got 6.
No, it's like you need 1,000 to pass. You got 1.
Yeah, you made the joke worse.
Oh, no.
Exactly. Because I make everything worse. What?
Wow.
The only awards I really strive to get were the awards you get in those multiplayer games where it's like get like a triple kill.
Achievement unlocked.
Especially in Gears of War 3. That was my favorite multiplayer game to play.
I can't even get a single kill.
I mean, you can do your best. Dude,
So-
freaking when I was playing Gears of War 3, I had a pretty good had like pretty good awards on there because you can work on medals and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when the max you can get them up to is Onyx.
Yeah.
I had like 3 Onyx medals or 4. And then I don't know what happened, but then my account got reset. So then I lost all those medals, and then by the
Bruh.
time I stopped playing, I think I've had like 2. So
Bruh.
yeah, that was fun.
That sucks.
It does suck,
Ah,
but it was a fun as hell game.
Speaking of games, what's your best achievement in a game, Carlos? Huh?
I platinum Final Fantasy 15.
Hey, you did do that.
I was really proud of that.
Dude, I platinum Kingdom Hearts 3.
nice.
That took a while.
Dang.
You had to go find all the Mickeys.
I did have to find all the Mickeys. I had to make every item that you can make.
Ah,
Yeah.
so are you something of an achievement hunter then?
I'm something of a Rooster Teeth myself.
Wow.
I think I only did it for that one game. I was thinking of like making it a thing of doing it for all the other games I play and stuff like that.
You wanted to be a
I don't-
completionist?
I don't really care too much about the completion. I'll try. I'll make efforts towards here and there, but
Yeah.
I don't really care
You
too
should
much.
try harder.
Nah.
Wow.
It'd be really fun to play hardcore Minecraft. I've never played that.
Hardcore Minecraft? Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Dang, man, you never gone hardcore. What's wrong with you?
Dude, are you even a pro?
Well, because I think it's not that fun when it's just by yourself. I think it's funner when there's other people or like doing
Yeah,
it.
but
just-
you never invite us to your videos.
Hmm?
You heard me.
What do you guys mean? If Freddy's doing the Minecraft series with me,
Yeah.
Wow.
We're hardcore.
I'm doing the Skyrim series with you.
Wow.
I'm not doing anything with anybody.
Now I'm just confused.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Wow.
How are you confused?
Mr. Lucky over there.
Mr. Lucky. Well, what do you want to play, huh? What do you want to play with these guys? They
What do
miss
you
you. They
play?
want to play something with you.
Wow.
What would you play with your favorite boy right here?
What would you play? Huh?
Yeah, what would you play, huh?
We already talked about this. We were talking about Resident Evil Village.
Oh, yeah.
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 Big mommy milkers and all that.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
You
Freddie.
need to get the modded version of it.
Wow, dude.
There's a mod.
Yeah.
There's a modded version of it.
What
actually.
does the mod do? Enhance.
It's not YouTube friendly.
Oh, enhance. I see.
Enhance the experience.
It
Let's
does.
say that.
It increases the senses.
It does.
Stimulates the mind.
It's in VR.
But it lessens the imagination.
Oh. It lessens what could be.
Yeah, you just know.
You just know.
You just know.
There's no fun in just knowing,
There's no fun in just knowing.
but knowing's half the battle.
What?
What?
What was that from again?
I don't know. I just know that knowing's half the battle.
I think that was a G.I. Joe thing, no?
I'm not sure.
If knowing half the battle is half the battle, then you've already lost since you
I
don't
lost
know
the
what
whole
that
battle
means.
since I don't know.
You already lost.
Even if you won the battle, you lost the battle because you didn't know.
Exactly.
That was in Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Oh.
Part of knowing that you won is knowing that you had a battle, right?
What?
Wow.
The cleaning lady, she
A
does.
bowl is most useful
has
when
the
it is
weekends off.
empty.
Well, you
So,
could say
one
that
day.
knowing is half the battle, but in like academics, knowing is the whole battle.
Yeah.
Not really, because you have to write stuff down. So your writing down is also part of the battle.
I hate this chair.
I
What?
could tell.
What's so bad about that chair?
Look at him. Look at what he's doing.
You brought this upon yourself.
Everything's comfortable except for my left shoulder. My left shoulder has like a big piece of wood in it
Well, why don't you just put the pillow below your shoulder?
because I'm too far in.
Too far. He's
I'd have to unravel.
also too farting.
I farted once.
I know. I know.
Where it's like, oh yeah, I know, I felt that one. Oh no.
Some of them were sleepers.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sleeper agents.
Did you guys ever get through a test and actually pass?
Guess through a test and actually pass. I think so. Probably one of those like middle school tests or whatever.
Yeah, I got an A in one of my junior year of college tests by guessing everything.
Was it from the assignment that was about Sun Tzu's Heart of War?
Wow. No, it wasn't.
I remember we had to take the SAT and the ACT before the start of our senior year, so we
Yeah,
had it
you
ready
got-
to
yeah.
start for
You
applications.
guessed on those?
Yes, because there was sessions after school in junior year where you could go, and the teacher would just teach you random like SAT and SAT questions that you would encounter in the test. But I was like, I'll go to that eventually. I'll find time. I never found the time.
Well.
And so I never. Oh, I guess that's incorrect because I never made the time for it because I didn't find it as important. But then 2 weeks before the test actually came around, one test was for 1 week and the other test was the next week. I realized this is very important. And I was like, my future could be decided about the outcome of this test. So I was like, I should probably study. And so
I'm just gonna get up.
what time is it? Okay.
Wow.
I'm just gonna finish this. Let's start recording.
Here, put this behind your shoulder. Oh God, he is awoken.
Check out this interlude.
He is among us.
Hey, editor, zoom in on that.
Oh God.
Wow, it's like it never happened.
Wow.
Seamless
Wow.
transition.
And so like when you sign up for the SAT and ACT, I don't know if I think they paid for it for us, but they gave you a code to go and study online for it. They came with a little program. They gave you random questions and showed you how to work them out. And my mom, she found out that I had that, and she's just like, "You stay in your room and go study." And I didn't want to because
Wow.
I just didn't study for stuff because high school just felt really easy to me.
Yeah.
Had I studied a little more than or just had I studied at all, I probably would have been just a better, higher rank overall. But I just decided not to. I didn't have the commitment for it. So when I actually came to studying for those things, I didn't want to whatsoever. So at one point, I'm just sitting there so frustrated I want to cry because I don't want to do this. And so the day comes of either test. It was one Saturday and the next Saturday. I just guessed everything. And
Wow.
I did average for both. It
Wow.
was like
You
1,000.
did good enough to get into the university you're in now.
I mean, the math checks out. As long as all the questions are true and false,
Yeah.
you have 50% chance.
it was half the battle.
It was half the battle.
But yeah, it was a 19 on the ACT and a 1,054 on the SAT.
Wow.
I got like a 16 on my ACT.
Uh-huh.
I remember I got a 21 on my ACT and a 1060 on my SAT.
I didn't have to take the SAT.
Whoa, you have a GTX 1060? That's awesome, dude.
Freaking
I
buy
hate
them.
you.
Freaking buy them.
Those graphics.
Yeah, I had already made up my mind I was going to go to UTRGV,
Uh-huh.
and you didn't need a requirement for ACT.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took the test just so that way I can have it on record, and I bombed it.
Mm.
But they were like, there's no requirement. So I was like, bet. So I just...
I think when I brushed up on what the requirements for it, it was like sometimes all you need is the TSI. You don't even really need the SAT.
SI?
What's a TSI?
Oh, it's kind of you have to take these 3 tests. It was reading, math, and writing, something like that. And if you passed that, you were able to start applying for colleges.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what we were supposed to do in Texas. That was
Yeah.
in Texas.
Oh, I didn't have to do that either because I moved late to Texas.
Oh, well, would you look at that?
I also didn't have any STAR exam records, so I didn't have to do that either.
Good. That's good. There's your sink for you.
Carlos, why are you kissing the mic?
It looks so tasty.
Like what?
Just like you.
Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Thanks, ASMR police.
I can't hear you. Take the shot. Wow, you're really sleepy. Jesus.
Wow.
But yeah, that was my experience with those tests. I looking back, I should have studied more, but realistically, I didn't care enough to do so.
Yeah, I feel that. I too was uncaring,
I feel like
unfazed.
I cared just enough, but not to the point. Just enough to show my parents that I was smart, quote unquote. But when I got to college, I realized I'm only good at one thing.
Yeah, you're specialist.
Yeah, not that people need to be specialists, because there's people that are good at multiple things. But if I want to make money, I need to be good at one thing.
That's true. People only want to hire services nowadays.
That's true.
They want to hire a music man for music stuff, plumber guy for plumbing stuff, pizza person for pizza stuff.
Like this man is only good at taking pizzas and nothing else.
That's all they need him for. He could be good at anything else, but if his job is to pizzas, he pizzas.
Are you hungry for pizza right now?
No, I just ate pizzas.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But Freddie,
What?
can you out pizza the hut though?
Dog, I can out pizza the hut any day. Any day of the week, dog. I got you. On the floor.
Pizza responds to the comments.
Oh my god.
That would be crazy.
Sheesh. All right.
Well, if you were to attempt to out pizza the hut, what would be your pizza to like? What kind of pizza would you make to out them?
To out pizza the hut.
Yeah, like what kind would you make?
To out pizza the hut.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That was kind of just saying stuff. I didn't think I'd get called out like this.
Come on, man. If you're on the station with all the ingredients and the oven right behind you, Pizza Hut pops in with their box pizza, and they're like, "We're not gonna show you ours until you do yours."
All right,
And we're
fine.
gonna-
I'll just come up with the pizza that I typically get from biology.
Well, what would it be?
You just go in there, either a cauliflower or a regular artisan crust.
Okay.
Probably cauliflower. Let's go premium. And then I'll put myself some herb butter. It's like buttery. It's got garlicky flavor and stuff. But you don't really taste it. I don't know how some people are able to taste this weird. And then you just get myself the red sauce. Just the red sauce. Then you get the mozzarella cheese. And then here's the crazy part. You put Alfredo cheese on top. The Alfredo sauce makes it extra cheesy. 3 cheese Alfredo sauce. And
The
then
Freddy
get
sauce?
yourself some feta. Some
Yeah.
feta cheese.
Yeah.
Dabble it around. Give it a little more salty, cheesy flavor from that. And then you move on to the veggies. Now, this is where it gets a little divisive here.
Yeah.
I have found that I enjoy mushrooms.
Okay.
We'll get to the meats later.
Yeah.
So I'll put some mushrooms on there. I'll put myself a little bit of cilantro, maybe basil. I don't know. Basil, yeah, probably basil. And then get myself some freaking maybe some garlic if I want more of a garlicky flavor, and the herb butter's not doing it for me. And then going on to the meats, that's where I start getting the extra stuff. I get pepperoni, the bacon, spicy Italian sausage, freaking not chicken. I don't think that'll work. Meatball. Meatball is pretty freaking good. And then I top it off with just a little bit of oregano. And then you toss it in the oven, toss it out, toss it back in, and then take it out again. And then that's your pizza.
What's the point of tossing it in twice?
Hey, dog, tell that to the people that are like, it's not cooked enough. It's like, it's got freaking pizza. What do you mean it's not cooked enough? But yeah.
Wasn't there? I remember when you were working at biology, you told me that there was people complaining that it wasn't cooked enough. So you were like, "I'm gonna warn you, it's gonna burn the cheese."
No, it's, yes, that's exact. Well, it was that people put too much cheese.
Okay.
And then they're like, the cheese ain't no melted. I'm like, hey, I told you, put too much cheese, it's not gonna melt. And then there's other people that are like, I want it toasty, and I put it in there, I toast it up. I want it more toasty. Like, dang, you want a brick? Okay. And then I do it toast it. Sometimes I just heat it up. And then they're like, that's better. I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Or like those people is like, can you give me a new milkshake? I don't like the way this tastes. Sure. Pop the lid off. Well, another whipped cream. Pop the lid back on. Another straw. Here you go. It's perfect.
Yeah. If we had milkshakes, probably. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do the thing with you guys where we go around in a car and we do this thing called the Milkshake Decathelon.
Oh yeah.
I want to do the thing where we go buy a milkshake from one place. We map out a route for us to take, and we got buy a milkshake, each of us, from one place,
Yes.
and we have to finish the milkshake by the time we get to the next place. The person who can make it through the route the farthest in terms of milkshakes is the winner.
How many?
But that's the thing. I've never
Let's
eaten
just
more
do
than
that right now.
I've never
We
eaten.
can.
We could. I've never eaten more than one milkshake though, so I don't know how that would pan out.
Do we just get like a bunch of smalls since we're going to a lot of stores?
That would help. Yeah.
I mean,
it's a
plus
lot
I
of
don't want to have
smalls.
to spend too much money if I'm not gonna be able to finish it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. We'd have to find places that have the milkshakes and then just go down the row. Also, probably need to get buckets because
we would
this,
need to.
I don't
Barf.
know. I don't. In case you barf. Also, I don't think we have enough cup holders for that.
That's true.
The earth is our bucket.
Oh.
As long as you don't get in my car.
The
man.
earth is your toilet.
What places around here sell milkshakes?
There's McDonald's.
No,
There's Pizza Hut.
Jack in the
There's
Box?
Chick-fil-A.
Wait, Pizza Hut
There's
smells?
no, I'm just kidding.
Smells?
I don't think they do. I
was
just kind of
about-
said it.
I was about to be excited. I was like, what are their milkshakes?
I was trying to
sell?
name a restaurant
Yeah,
of
man.
every different kind of food
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So I already had burger, and I was like, pizza place? And then I said Chick-fil-A.
Hey,
They have
man.
milkshakes, right?
Pizza milkshakes.
Yes. Pizza shakes.
I want to say they do.
Hey, man, put some extra dairy on that pizza.
What?
Would you rather have a hot milkshake or a cold pizza?
I would take a cold pizza.
Cold pizza's pretty good, yeah.
Cold
Cold pizza.
pizza.
There's nothing wrong with cold pizza.
There's nothing wrong with cold pizza.
Only
Hey, you, I
cold.
know you're judging. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
Although there is everything wrong with a hot milkshake.
There is
It
just
will
about as
leave you
much
in the
as
yeah.
there's about as much wrong with it as there could be with hot milk.
It'll leave you in the bathroom for hours,
Yeah.
or at least in my case, yeah.
I'd rather have a hot milkshake over any pizza.
That's
Wait, why
because
would you rather have a hot milkshake?
You know his story, his
Oh, his-
traumatizing, perilous experience with those. Was it 4 days? Right? 4 days of food poisoning. 3 days.
3 days of food poisoning.
That's
Due
not
to
too
bad
bad.
pepperoni, it was.
Ah,
Yes,
ah.
he has been wronged, and so they will never make it right.
You remember when you were inebriated and walked yourself to Papa John's and bought 4 pizzas?
Wasn't hard, but Jesus kept freaking out for some reason.
He doesn't remember though.
No, well you have to remember it. What I like.
I remember going to Papa John's. I don't remember ordering the pizza. I don't remember saying I wanted pizza.
You were really in the mood for pizza that day.
Yeah, all I remember is I was halfway. No. I remembered I said I was gonna go to Papa John's and I put my shoes on and I just kept hearing Jesus in the back saying, "Someone go with him, someone go with him, someone go with him." It's like, bro, chill. I've done this before, but Jesus was just like, "Someone go with him, someone go with him." It was like really annoying. I was like, dude, I'm fine. And then I was like halfway there, and I got to the place, and then Omar just pops up behind me, and I was like, oh hey. Then I walked back, and I was perfectly fine.
He was perfectly fine. The funniest part to me is that he doesn't remember him not being able to read his own credit card,
I
and
don't
so he had to.
remember that.
He gave me his phone to order the pizza for him.
That's because I had just polished off about a half bottle of my Extra Brooks, which is a lot stronger than Jack Daniels. So
Mhm.
I polished half a bottle of that.
Yeah.
Then after that, I had about another maybe few shots of some Japanese whiskey left. And you know, back then when I was getting hammered, I was just like, bro, I'm just gonna try to get as drunk as I can. So after I drank that Brooks, I was drunk.
Yeah.
But I was like, I want to go for more. So I remembered I had some Japanese whiskey left over.
Yeah.
So I drank the rest of that, and dude, there was like another 3 or 4 shots in that.
Mhm.
And bro, that stuff took me to the next level. Then I finished the very last bit of alcohol I had, which was some more whiskey that I polished off. And then I was over the top. I was just faded beyond belief. And I don't remember anything. Like my brain just nullified so much.
Actually, I remember now. You wanted 4 pizza pies, and we tried to convince you to do 3. Like you really wanted 4.
I don't remember saying that.
You really wanted a good amount of pizza, and we told you no, just get 2 or 3. But we settled on 3, just because you were paying and you really wanted to share pizza with us. We were like, just get it for yourself. You really wanted pizza for all of us.
I don't remember that at all. All I remember is walking to the Papa John's.
Yeah, you did it. I mean, you did, and so you were just like, Omar, I can't see my phone. Can you order these pizzas for me? And I'm just sitting there asking you, what do you want? And you're leaning up against this wall, and you're just like, oh no. While you're trying to think of what you want for this pizza.
Bro, I was faded. And it was funny because, like, I won a 2.
He did the thing.
He did do the thing.
So, what were you saying?
I remember I was skipping through time.
Yeah.
When I was just blasted that day. And I remember I was playing Halo Reach with Jesus.
You were?
As I was getting drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Then once I drank the Japanese whiskey, I was already to the point where I was time traveling. So I remember I skipped a point where apparently we finished playing Halo Reach. I don't remember that. Like, we apparently hit a stopping point, like 2 levels down, and I don't remember that. I didn't remember that. And then after that, you had mentioned the pizza thing, which I don't remember. Then I came back into my consciousness as I was going to get the pizza. Then I left consciousness again, and the next thing you know, someone was starting up the E3 reveals. And I was like, oh, nice. And then I kept time skipping through the E3 reveals to, like, certain ones.
That makes sense why sometimes you were, like, you were being surprised with us, and other times you were just...
Yeah.
That was when Carlos came back, and he was like, yeah!
Do you remember the Final Fantasy reveals?
I do remember Final
Okay.
Fantasy 16. I remember Final Fantasy 16, and I remember God of War.
Okay, yeah, then you got a
Teaser.
war.
That was it. Those are the only 2 I remember.
I think there was, like, a good chunk more than that, just that.
Yeah, it was like a whole, like, hour-long
Yeah,
thing.
it was like an hour and something.
I was time skipping through all of it.
Whew.
I think at the time I was working at Total Performance still.
Yeah, I think you were.
So
yeah,
I
that was
still
a
at
while
work.
back. Did you flash forward and back, or in time?
Not when I was working.
No,
But
when you
I
had
was
your
really drunk?
experience, yeah.
Oh yeah, the time I was really drunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. I just like be black out a bit. You know, and you mentioned how like you'd give me something, I'd get it, and then I threw it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why don't I have it?
At first it was funny, and then I was just annoyed. I was like, stop throwing stuff we're giving you. It was like a candy at some point. You really wanted a snack for some reason.
Yeah.
We give you a snack, and we're like, awesome. And then you get up and do something. You come back and sit down at the chair that we told you to sit at,
Yeah.
and you look at your hands and like, it's gone.
Yeah.
We're like, you just threw it, and you're like, I did.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was like the furthest drunk I'd ever gotten.
Yeah.
So I was not familiar with the process.
Yeah.
So I was very much surprised, like, wait, I did something and then I wasn't there for
Yeah.
it.
What you were doing it.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest part.
Yeah, that's just my innate nature, I guess. I really like to throw stuff.
Also, it just made me realize that people just hate the walls at this apartment. Everyone likes to hit the walls at this apartment, whether they're under the influence of alcohol or not.
That's true. Freaking Casey making a square. Freaking Marcus ruining the walls up there. You punched a
with
hole in the
bathroom.
restroom. I kept punching that wall.
Yeah,
I remember
I'm
that.
surprised you didn't break that one.
Yeah. I remember punching it, but that was just because I couldn't feel anything, and I was like, "Dang, that's cool."
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
You felt it later.
Oh, dog! For the 2 days after that, my knuckles hurt, and I was just like, "Why the hell did I keep punching stuff?"
You felt invincible for a while.
Yes, and I was not.
I want to see this man drunk, but he claims that he can handle and that he
I
doesn't
can.
take so
All
much
right,
to
let's
get
buy.
drunk.
You want to buy a bottle right now? We'll go for shot for shot.
Dog, we could do it. We could do it right now.
Oh, I'm kind of
You
down.
want to go for it,
Dude, that
Wanna
sounds
go, bro?
fun.
I just want to be the conscious one to take care of all of you, but we don't work tomorrow.
Oh, let's
Dang,
do it.
y'all
Let's
don't work
do it.
tomorrow.
Today was
Hey, he said yes.
There you go.
Oh my god, I'm down. Let's do it. That sounds so fun.
I'm willing to drink enough to get buzzed, but I cannot go as far as I did because I have a trip on Saturday.
Deal.
And I need to do
wait, you guys are going on your trip?
No.
He's got a different trip.
I have a trip
okay.
with my dad. We're going to go see his show.
Woo!
Yeah, so I'll be with Eddie Bravo and Sam Tripoli in Houston,
That's
I
so
believe.
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wish I could go.
But I need to get my car I'm going to clean it up, get things checked out, make sure
Oh,
we're all
now
set.
that you can actually go on trips.
I know. I can actually drive places. I can go far.
You can go past the island.
That's true, yes.
We
I
should
can
play.
go into the ocean.
We should play. We should play Red Dragon Inn.
You
with,
can play Red
with
Dragon Inn,
drinks
yeah.
though.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
You ever played Red Dragon Inn?
You'll like it.
Yeah, it's basically like you play as a character. It's like D&D, but the focus is your characters drinking and taking the money from people. Every person has to take a drink at the end of their turn or whatever their ability is, but the goal is to either get everybody else drunk where their health and their alcohol level meets, or make them run out of gold.
I farted again.
And if they run out of gold, they're out. So yeah. That's basically the game, folks.
It'll be fun. I want to
Link to our video up here. Just kidding. We don't have a video of that.
There could be.
There could be.
I
A
can bust
dig
out the
video.
GoPro.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I'm
Just
kinda down.
upload it on the other channel.
Now that I'm good at editing.
Oh, yeah, you can do your own stuff now.
Yeah. Guys, we have a link right here to it.
Have I shown you what I've done so far? My editing.
You showed me that one time.
Oh, dude, I got more stuff.
Nice.
I gotta show you it.
There you go.
Omar in editing? Put a link to his video right here.
No, up there.
Sure.
Like, you know where there's a
Make
little
it
car
fly over
that
there.
flies that way.
Well, I don't even know when it's coming out.
Yeah,
so
I
you
know,
guys
it
are
does.
probably just pointing at nothing.
Just put in a text box that says link,
Link.
or put a picture of Link from
just
Legend of Zelda.
Just a link.
Put something here. And
Put
you
the one
something.
from the train Link.
I don't know. I was going to say the name, but I don't know the name.
I don't know the name
I don't know
either.
the name, no.
The railway to hell.
Something like that. I only know, is it Ocarina of Time? Twilight Princess?
Ocarina
Yes.
of Time,
Yes.
Twilight Princess.
Four Swords.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Four Swords. Okay.
There's also one of the popular ones. There's
Wind
another
Waker.
popular one. Oh yeah, Wind Waker's popular.
We got
too.
Wind Waker. We got Breath of the Wild.
We
There
do.
you
We
go.
do. We
got
also
we
have
got Breath of the Wild. We have Majora's Mask.
Yes, there you go.
And we have the OG.
Yeah, the OG Legend of Zelda.
OG.
yeah.
I feel like there's way more than that.
There's like 15.
Someone put the Zelda timeline in our comment section.
Is it like
Yeah, you
It's
do
like
all that work.
Tracks of Time or something like that? The train one?
That's the railroad one. Yeah, it's,
Tracks of Time?
no, it's called Railway to Hell. I said it.
Is it
That's
really?
not- no, it's not.
Is that the original Japanese name?
It
could be.
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that was on the
The
Wii.
one on the Wii
Yeah.
where you did your own thing?
Yeah, they're remaking that, no?
Are they?
I think so.
I thought they were remaking another one. Are they not?
I'm pretty sure it's Skyward Sword. Right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
It's-
just know it looks
hey,
outdated.
you editor. Put the one they're making right here. Boom.
Okay.
See, it's Skyward Sword. Right?
Why should it be something other than Skyward
I know,
Sword?
right? Something completely different.
It's not even a Legend of Zelda game. It's
They're
He puts Happy Feet the game here.
They're remaking my favorite Sonic game,
Unleashed.
Sonic Colors.
Oh,
Because he
I
can
heard
be
that one's
green
cool.
Sonic in there.
No, just because it's green doesn't mean that's why it's my favorite.
'Cause he
It's
can
just
be green.
no, it's because it's a really fun game.
but the question is there green?
I mean, yes,
There you go.
but for like, I think it's the power up.
Wow.
It's the power up you use the least, anyways.
Oh, there you
So
go.
it's not even. It's barely a memory. I remember using more the spike
Yeah.
power up, the cube power up, the lightning power up.
How many power ups are there?
There's like about 5 or 6. I want to say.
5 or 6?
Yeah, there's as you travel through the different areas,
Yeah.
different levels. There's
Oh,
different,
are they like the different Chaos Emeralds or something?
No, they're little aliens that when they bond with you, when they bond with Sonic,
They
can
go
do-
inside you and you give you powers.
Yeah, they give you like a cool little power that lasts for like.
Question: How do they enter me?
I don't know,
That's
but
what
it's
I
a
would
little
like to
one-
know.
I don't know, but they're little one-eyed aliens with tentacles.
Mm.
Not all.
I'll
of
let
them.
your imagination do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've already seen enough anime.
I know where this is going. I
Uh,
like it.
I've done my research. I've seen my fair share.
I've seen my favorite.
Have you now?
Four
No,
score.
I'm imitating Freddy.
Ah.
I don't have the courage to delve in that world of the animus.
Dude, I delve.
Oh yeah, we delve like bad.
Devil. You devil.
Devil.
You delve with the devil.
Delve with the devil.
Lil Nas X wishes he was you.
Lil
Come
Nas.
I could just picture Cody dies. He's like, he only goes to heaven to be told by God, "There's the pole. You know where you're going." And Cody's just, "Call me what you want."
Oh, that's Lil Nas.
No.
Right.
No, I would never use that pole in that way. I'll
They
be
would
like,
force
"Oh,
you.
no,
Just because that's the one thing
no,
you
no,
don't want,
no,
that's
no,
the one thing they
no,
would
no,
force you to do.
no,
Send him
no.
down the pole.
No, I would
Probably.
go like a firefighter. Just like, wee.
No, that's the thing they would force you to do, because I've been seeing a lot of videos where people imitate that. It's like they're dead, they go up to heaven.
Yay.
I've been seeing a lot of videos where people they make the skit of them going to heaven, and then they show up and it's like an angel or something is like, "All right, you're good to go. Just one more thing." And they're like, "What?" It's like, "If you know this song, you're going to hell." And they're like, "Oh, cool. How would I know it?" And then they start playing it, and it's just that. And then it drops as the Lil Nas X song, and then they start vibing to it, and they're like, they just nod against them, and then they're just like, "All right," or what? Something like that. It's like, "How do I get down?" Pole's right over there. Like, wee.
I feel I feel like that's like the idealized, like oh my gosh, I know I'm a sinner, I'm gonna go down in style. Like I'm pretty sure if they wanted to make it a hurt, they'd probably just make it get rope burn or something. I don't think they give you a whole stylized pole to go down.
So they make you have fun on the way down, just so it gets even worse as you're coming down. It's
It
less of a
turns from-
steel pole; it just transforms into a rope on the way down.
There you go. And then you just burn your hands, and then I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to think about it.
Yeah.
You know.
I've always wanted to do I always saw it, like obviously
You
in
always
kid
wanted
shows.
to be the pole.
I always saw it in kids shows. I always wanted to do that gym thing where you climb to the top of the rope and ring the bell or whatever.
Oh God.
I always wanted to do that, but I never got to do that in school. I guess my
I'm-
school just didn't do it.
I never wanted to do that. I was more lower body strength than upper body, so I would not have survived that at all. I still am more lower body than upper body.
I think the only thing we had close to that was like in the playground. There was like stuff
Yes.
there to
Yeah.
climb.
Yes.
I don't think we ever had, or at least I never had a gym class where it's like climb the rope. Like we didn't have a rope. We just had basketball.
Oh my god! I started thinking of my playground days, and I had a huge pet peeve. Like I feel like every school had that one kid that you could be playing totally fine in the playground with everyone in elementary.
Yeah.
But as soon as that one specific kid falls off with the playground or something physically happens to him, they just start crying immediately, like for no reason.
Oh, I hated those.
Like, they're the
people.
kids that ruin it, because either you get in trouble, everyone gets in trouble, or everyone has to go back inside because this one kid ruined it.
Yeah, suck it up, stupid
Who
idiot.
cares if you broke your arm? Shut
All
up.
you did was fall off the slide. How bad is that?
His arm's like dislocated. Help!
The slide's
Omar,
not
like-
even that high. It's an elementary school playground. These things are not that tall.
Dude, ours is pretty tall. We had it to
You're
where
like-
we got on the stairs. There's like level 1. You climb up these little stairs. Level 2, level 3. You go walk up to the top of the spiral slide, and then you slide down.
Yeah, but-
or some people would just jump off.
At least I feel like at that age, like even if you fall, it's like suck it up. You're having fun. Just keep going. The adrenaline's still pumping. You'll feel it later. It's like, but there's always that one kid where it's like they'll trip or something. They'll fall and they're like, they're always just like ah.
Question: in your playgrounds, at least in elementary, what kind of environment was the floor? Was it like wood chips, or was it like gravel, or rocks, or was it rubber?
My first school, they had a playground with. Actually, we did not have a playground. It was just open and just
Open field?
go run around and just do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, they would take us more to the gym because that's where a lot of the dodgeball stuff and stuff over that
Yeah.
during recess. Now in my new school, when I transferred schools, they had a playground outside, and you would just do your thing. But it was like soft grass. It was just grass because right next to it was the field where you would do laps or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was grass. I don't think there was any thorns in that area. At least I don't remember there being.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like you fall and you're gonna die, because the things weren't that tall to begin with.
Mhm.
So it was more like kids just running around on the swings and just talking.
Yeah.
So if like a kid happened to fall, it would just be like, okay, I'm up. Let's play. Let's keep playing.
Yeah.
There was no wood chips and there was no gravel, but I from what I remember, it was not as bad to where if you fell, you were gonna get hurt that bad.
Yeah.
If you were, it's probably a scratch. But
Yeah.
did yours have the wood chips?
Ours had wood chips, yeah. That's why I mentioned it first. This is the
Yeah.
first thing that came to mind.
We had wood chips at first, and then we moved to mulch, like the rubbery mulch.
Yeah. I know those.
I felt so weird because I the park that's nearby,
Mm-hmm.
they just put new playground sets and they have the wood chips now.
Wow.
I've never had playgrounds like that, so when I got close to check it out, I was like, well, this feels really weird on my shoes. And I've never stood on those kind of wood chip playgrounds. Like even the park that I had back home that we would go to constantly with my family, it was those little rocks
Yeah.
that would get inside your shoes often, and so we would always like play around burying each other with those rocks.
Yeah.
That felt funner than the wood chips because the wood chips is a cushion. It's what it's meant to be, but it's like can't really do much with it. So I don't
Yeah.
know. For us, it was funner. Oh, it was also fun, getting a group of kids to stand on the spinning thing. You know which one I mean? It has the handlebars to make people spin.
Yeah.
And so we would chuck rocks, and people would try to dodge them, like small tiny rocks
Yeah.
of gravel, or we would just put them down the slide and just watch them just go down the slide.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Classic sliding slide.
Looking back, I feel like that we had way too much fun with the slide.
Wait, dude. Gravity.
Gravity is all it is. Or
Exactly.
I miss being the size where I could fit on a Burger King food tray, and I would slide down the slide on a Burger King food tray.
You probably still could. Remember that one time when we went to Burger King and I slid down the slide on that tray?
Oh yeah. Who got hurt? Someone got hurt.
I did.
Oh yeah, you got hurt.
Probably the one that slid.
No, because multiple people slid down. It wasn't just him.
Okay.
It was me and
Uh,
yeah,
few
it was just
others.
us two. No, it was just us two. You
I didn't slide down.
you, Lil Ass, and the other dude who was there were going to, and then you're like, no, never mind, we weren't gonna do it.
Well, because I realized that either I grew a lot in height, which I doubt, or they shrunk the trays a little bit because they used to be huge. Like, it used to be pretty big, but now I think they shrunk them down a little bit because they realized kids were doing that. But it was fun. Like, it was like two small children could fit on those big trays, and we would just crunch up together and go together. And we'd just see kids just fly out of the exit of it.
Yeah.
And we all just be like, ah!
I still found it funny how I'm like, all right, let's do this. And the first time I slid, it was all right because I slid a different way. And then the second time,
You went like on the knees, right?
yeah, it was on the knees because Beth was like, no, it goes faster on the knees. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was like, let's do this. And then all you hear from the slide is just
Because then the tray like go out of your knees, like it slid out of your knees.
yeah, it's flipped out, and then all you see is like, or all you hear is like just tumbling down. But inside, I turned and I went backwards outside of the slide.
So he comes
Wow.
out
I
like this.
I was like, oh, God, that hurt.
So like
the tray hit my rib.
so all I see is just Cody going up this whole thing because you have to get to the very top to get to the slide. It's the last thing there, and I see him, and he's just like he's ready to go, and then he disappears, and all I hear is like, and then all you hear is him going, oh. So he comes out upside down. We're just like, you okay? It's like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It hit my
Yeah.
rib, but I'm
Yeah.
good.
The tray hit you on the way down, I guess.
Yeah, it did. As soon as it came out and I landed on my side, the tray was right there.
So it jabbed you.
Yeah, I was like, oh, crap. That was probably like the grunt that you heard in this slide. It's like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh,
hi,
look,
Mr. Roach.
insectophobia.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Get him.
No,
Kill him.
I'm wearing socks.
so am I.
I'm scared. No, I'm not. I'm just. Boom. Got him.
Insectophobia. What the? No!
I got away.
He's getting away.
I got him.
Arrest him.
Insectophobia eliminated. Well, what
Arrest this man.
is there any bug you're okay with?
No.
Anybody you're okay with? I like stick bug.
You're okay with a stick bug?
Insert the meme.
You've
Omar,
just been
find the
stick
meme.
bugged.
Dude. I like the stick bug that turns into a Rickroll.
Oh, yeah, that one. That's good.
Dude, I got such a I got rickrolled earlier today.
No?
I was scrolling through TikTok, and Carolina Crown, they made themselves a TikTok. Carolina Crown's is a professional marching band, and they got themselves their own TikTok, and they're like, all right, guys, here's a sneak peek of the show, like the first first minute of it, and then you even see the drum major's like, all right, guys, top to 12, like beginning to rehearsal 12,
Yeah.
and he's like, I was like, gosh darn it. And even it said on the text, make sure you like to see part 2. So it looked, even on the description, it looked very convincing. And
Yeah.
everyone on the comments is just like, bruh.
That's
It
hilarious.
was really good. Who knew?
Who knew?
Your own favorite drum corps rickrolled you. How do you
I
feel?
do. I mean, it's not there.
How do you
From
feel?
what I see, they're not even going to compete in the competitions near me. So I don't even feel like going now.
They rickrolled you though.
Yeah, they did.
How do you feel about
betrayed
that?
They did betray me. It's because I started going a few years ago with Carlos, and we made it a consistent thing to go every year, and it was fun. And I would always get a piece of merch from them every year. Like the first 2 years I got shirts, and then the next year I got a jacket, because the shirt they had that year I kind of didn't like. It was a bit too much design wise for me,
Yeah.
and so I was like, I kind of don't like it. So I grabbed the jacket, and I still have the jacket, and I wanted to get maybe their show shirt for this year, since last year nobody toured, obviously for pandemic and all that.
Yeah.
Nobody got to tour, so everyone just did like online videos at home. So it
Mhm.
wasn't as fun as the real thing.
Yeah.
Getting blasted with a horn line and probably losing your hearing for the next half hour. But regardless,
Like
I
this
really
podcast.
Huh?
Like this podcast. Lose your hearing for the next half hour.
You don't lose your hearing for watching this podcast.
We do.
Not really. You're not screaming into it.
Well,
He's asleep.
yeah.
We lost him.
Wow.
There he
Carlos,
is.
what bug are you okay with?
You.
Ah, got him.
Aw. Well, at least you're okay with me, right?
Don't you gotta reset the camera or something?
I do. I forgot. I didn't hear the little jingle.
We just lost all that footage now because of you.
Oh, Omar, you know who's back at church?
Becca?
I don't know if you heard me or not. You didn't
Yeah, I
respond. Oh. You remember
Oh.
he came back to church all randomly. He went last Sunday and he went this Wednesday. I don't remember, but
I was there this past Sunday. I didn't see him.
he was wearing like a hoodie and like he was acting super inconspicuous or whatever.
Suspicious?
Whatever. Yeah, and so Eddie started talking to him, but Robbie keeps coming, and I haven't said anything to him, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, bro, like, you just came back all randomly after you dipped.
Who's Robbie?
He's just a guy they studied with.
Yeah.
Like you just studied with him? He didn't really come back?
No, this was years ago.
About 2 years ago? A year, 2 years ago? Just about.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, that's why it took me a while when you said the name, because I was like, who?
Mhm.
Dang. You already forgot all about him.
Dude,
F him.
we meet a lot of people.
Not literally.
Like, we do meet a
No,
lot of people
literally.
Oh.
when we go in and try to get people to join the club. But we do get
Like
to meet
you
a lot
did
of
with
people.
me.
No, you was because,
You
You-
tried.
I mean, yeah, I try with everyone. It's like, if you're up for it, cool. Here it is. If no, cool. I still like
Dang.
you as a friend.
So
Stick
I'm-
around.
'Cause I'm just everyone to you now, alright? Dang, man.
The fact that you don't appreciate my friendship
Dang.
makes me sad.
You pulled
The
the
fact
reverse
that
Uno
you-
card.
I
The fact
reverse
that you-
Uno card. No, nothing you say now can save you.
The
I
fact
have.
that you thought my birthday was on February
It was in the
still
heat of the
haunts me
moment.
to that day.
The heat of the moment.
To this
So
day.
heat of the moment.
Okay.
When was
heat
it
of the
again?
moment.
January?
It's January 28th.
And then right afterwards, Carlos, oh, wait, it's January. When's your birthday again?
I don't know why you're complaining. You've done the same thing to me.
Damn.
You messed it up. You've also messed up the day as well.
The power couple's
I
crumbling.
said June.
They're fighting.
You
But I
said
missed
the
the
wrong
day.
day.
Fight.
But you said
Fight.
the wrong
Wait.
one.
That's still
Wait.
just as
Keys,
bad to me.
Keys.
That wasn't a month off. that was a few
Everyone's
days
messed
off.
up their birthdays. I did not say his properly the other time.
What other time?
You got it.
Yeah, I mean March 26th. But
There you go.
it's easiest to remember Carlos's because we are exactly 2 months apart.
Ah.
His is the easiest to remember.
Ah.
It's August 23rd.
Yes.
Yes.
We're all in the 20s.
Really?
All of us.
Oh, yeah.
Except for him. He's in the 18th.
What?
You're 18.
28th.
28th?
Yeah, it's in the 20th. I just wanted to mess with him.
Wait, so
28,
26,
26,
23,
23rd, 23rd, 28th.
28th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where?
But the oldest is still...
Carlos.
I was going to powder point you.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Carlos is older. He's older by a year.
Who's the oldest person in this household?
Wow.
Wait, but you graduated 2015.
I graduated 2015, yeah. You graduated
When you're 20...
2016? Or
I graduated 2015.
2015? Same year? He's still older than me, though.
That's true.
Who's the oldest in this household?
He is.
He is.
He's 96.
Oh.
I be 97, mate.
Oh, wait. That makes no sense. And if he's the oldest, how come you're 97 and he's 96?
Because he was born earlier.
Are you some sort of stupid?
No, I thought you... No, I didn't know that was the year.
Are you retarded?
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to make a joke.
born earlier.
He's trying to evade. I'm trying to make a joke. Get out of here, you liar.
No, I'm like legit serious. I thought he was making a joke like you being 96 years old. I don't know why I thought that.
I think you're just trying to cover up the fact that you got it wrong.
Nah, it's
No,
cool. It's
no.
cool. He just has a unique mindset.
I am retarded.
He's a special mind.
So by his logic, he's the oldest.
Probably.
No.
Probably. You could be the oldest.
In some universe where
No.
everything's backwards.
No.
I mean, Carlos said it himself. We're in the dark timeline.
I could have ended up in special classes, though.
You were in special classes?
I could have been. My parents were like, no. Let him be in normal classes.
Were you on the spectrum? I don't
No.
really know that term
No.
too well.
It's okay.
It's because of my hearing.
I was in gifted and talented classes.
Oh,
GT camp.
wow.
Yeah,
GT.
GT camp.
I was never in that. It
Why
did just
weren't
as good.
you?
I don't know.
Dang,
I just-
why is
I just-
everybody that's not in GT class is always like, I wasn't in that, but I was still fine. Like, everybody gets defensive about it. It was just a class.
Yeah, man.
It was just a program.
Just chill.
Dude, I remember. Okay, right before we close off, I was always in regular classes in elementary, but always in pre-AP classes in high school. But this was middle school where it was just GT or regular, right?
Yeah.
And so we had this one girl who played trombone in band, who she was like top 10 material, like she was in the top 10, and all of her classes were apparently GT, obviously.
Okay.
And so I see her in my English class, I think I want to say. Yeah. No. Writing. I think I had her for writing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like wondering, it's like, why is she here? Like, actually, no. Because I didn't notice her until she asked the teacher, why am I here?
Yeah.
And the teacher was like, what do you mean? You're in the roster? And she's like, no, I'm supposed to be in a GT class. It's like, well, young lady, I'm going to, my class is even harder than your GT classes. So suck it up.
There you go.
So I was just like, oh,
Hey,
feel
man.
bad.
Not every class needs to be GT.
In order for it to be hard. But
Yeah, I know, dude. I only remember GT stuff for doing stuff in the summer. I don't really remember it changing much in the regular thing. But we got divided up, like in elementary.
Yeah.
And so throughout continuing on, we always knew which one was the smart class and which one was the dumb class.
Because there's only 2 classes?
There's only 2 classes, smart class and dumb class. I was in the smart class, but I want to say I was probably the dumbest of the smart class.
It was just like in Japan where it's like A through E and stuff like that.
Kinda,
I'm
yes.
in class 1A.
Yeah, I know, right? Friggin', yeah. I guess I would say I was in the 1A, but I was in the lower echelons of 1A.
Oof.
Yeah. But, like, I don't think it really did much.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's just more how you ended up afterwards. Because I think if you just pay attention, you'll get by class just fine. It doesn't matter if you're the top of the line.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just pay attention, you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
I've come to realize if you don't care is when you see kids with 30s, 40s.
Yeah. Schools just want to accelerate them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want these dummies holding back my Smarties.
Mm-hmm.
But Smarties are good candies.
Good candies.
Oh.
Good candies. Like Sweet Tarts.
You like Sweet Tarts?
I like Sweet Tarts.
Sweet Tarts are good.
I
They're a
think
good
I
movie
actually
snack.
I think I actually like sour stuff more than sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
I think so.
Does that mean you like grapefruit?
I like grapefruit, yeah.
I I usually, when I have morning shifts, I usually stop at Morninita to get some morning breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
And they had hummus most of the time, but this time they did not.
Dang.
So on Wednesday I grabbed a buy, and it tasted pretty good.
Yeah.
And then today I was like, I want to try something else. And I see that they have these Tropicana juices.
Ooh, Tropicana juices.
And I was like, I do not want apple.
No apple.
I don't want orange.
F the orange.
What does grapefruit taste like?
What is grapefruit? You didn't know grapefruit taste like?
I have, but I remember it being better than what the drink ended up being.
Yeah.
And I took a couple sips. I'm eating my taco with salsa, and it tasted great. And I'm like, let's wash this hot sauce down. Yeah. I didn't like it, and so I took a couple sips, pulled through a couple sips, and I was like, I don't like this, and I tossed it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Grapefruit's not for everyone. I like eating grapefruit with like salt on it. That's pretty good.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's a balance, you would say?
Yeah, probably, huh? It's been a while, so I don't really remember the flavor itself per se, but I do remember thinking, ooh, I got grapefruit. I hope there's salt. I just remember that being a thing. You good?
Yeah. It's just, I have this, I don't know what it is, but I always hate when it builds up saliva on the corners of my mouth, and I hate it. And that's the one pet peeve that I have wearing a mask, because eventually you can smell your own breath because of the saliva that builds up. And I'm always just like,
but if you spit anywhere on this mask, then the smell's there because of your saliva.
Exactly.
You know.
And so every so often I go to the back, and I'm always like, grab a napkin, I'm just like, get off, because I get annoyed.
Yeah.
And even when I'm talking, like, I feel it at the corners of my mouth, and it annoys me.
Yeah. Just gotta brush your teeth. Gotta brush your tongue. The tongue's where you get a lot of the. Careful with that. The tongue is where you get a lot of the bad breath smell. At least so I heard. I saw that in a commercial one time. Yeah. You right there, Cody?
He's thinking stupid.
Did you get what I was putting down?
Yes.
Yeah?
He was thinking so stupid.
I was like, wait, what I missed? And I remember seeing him talking about like this.
It's a high.
I was like, oh my god.
It's a high school thing. Like, hey, how do you brush your tongue?
Yeah. Well, I forgot about that. So.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, Cody.
I think I also did it too, and then that's what made me remember. And then I saw you do it, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. It's my best friend right here. You know that?
Oh, dude,
friend.
the lovers. They're gonna make up after the show. They're gonna make out after the show.
No, they won't.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of
Carlos, sign us
CodeO-cast.
off.
I'm out.
Wow.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you so much for tuning in into this episode of the CodeO-cast. Jeez.
We can hear everything, dude.
We hear everything.
Hope you enjoyed what we talked about today. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing, and leave some stuff that you would like us to talk about next time. Thank you for watching. Go check out all the other stuff we got, and we'll see you next time on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Be whoop. That's a Dr. Mike thing.
Who's Dr. Mike?
He's a doctor named Mike.
Named Mike. Yeah. Okay.
I saw Phil DeFranco do an interview with him today.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was like, on a scale of be whoop to 10, how good was this old video you did when you were first starting out? And he was like, bro, that's negative be whoop.
Is DeFranco like
Phil DeFranco?
Yeah, no, is DeFranco like